Good morning, everybody. So we got into Seoul. We got into our quarantine facility yesterday. We are now going to go bright and early. We're going to walk to the local healthcare center where we're going to get COVID screened. This place is a mess because I just dumpster fired all of my clothes. I will clean it up when we get back. I will show you what it looks like. Molly will do the same with hers. Yeah, we're here. We're in Seoul. This was our first experience of the Korean metropolis, and although it was a small glimpse, the crisp Seoul air and foreign environment had us jittery from head to toe. The health center was set up perfectly systematic. Alright, we just got our COVID test done at the local health center.
Had a stick shoved up our noses.
That was a big struggle. We had to get someone to help us in English. That was mad awkward, but it was fun. Well, that was a very interesting experience. We are back in quarantine, or I'm back in my room. Molly's back in her room. We got there. There's a line. Apparently, if you go through the government facility, they just walk up to your door and stick the swab up your nose. But since we are in our own Airbnb, we had to go to a local place and get it done. When we first walked up, the woman was not yelling at me, but she was just speaking really fast in Korean. And it was really hard for me to process it. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And so she had to get someone to help us who spoke English. Luckily, it was a really awesome dude. He helped us. But yeah, I got that done. Got our quarantine kit to spray stuff down, hand sanitizer, extra masks. This orange bag right here is where we're gonna store our garbage for the next 2 weeks. Yeah. Korea and Asia doesn't take COVID lightly, so that's probably a good thing. That's actually a really good thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make some food, and we're going on to our first full day of quarantine.
Hello everybody. This is a little tour of what my place looks like. So Dan is 1 floor above me, and this is what my quarantine apartment looks like. So here is our little walkway. That is my paint by number I'm working on. Fridge, bed, a pillow I brought from home because I can't live without this. And here are some of the things to keep me busy. This is beautiful. I have such gorgeous things to cut. There you go, things to color in here. Very detailed, so hopefully it'll keep me busy. There's the one I'm working on right now. There's a puzzle I have. Here is my luggage. This is the washer dryer. I'm just storing this here. My little stove, some of the food they gave us, the sink, more storage. So they actually gave us a ton of food. So thank you, Avalon English, because you have given us everything basically that we would need to get through this quarantine. So I'll show you a little bit of what we have. So in the freezer here, there are some chicken tenders to cook. Then down here, we have eggs, milk, water, toast, bacon, cheese, literally all of the essentials. I'll probably end up ordering more stuff for myself because I probably just want some other luxury items, maybe some fresh vegetables and fruits. But yeah, here is what the bathroom looks like. So it's very interesting in Korea. The shower is actually just a part of the bathroom itself. So there is the drain down there, and you have shower shoes so your feet don't get wet after you've showered and you need to go back into the bathroom. Here is the foot closet, which I'm using to store some stuff along with my shoes. Those shoes are literally my favorite thing. Thank you, Allegra, for them. And the floor is heated. The apartment's actually a little cold. I haven't figured out how to turn on the heat because it's all written in Hangul, but I will figure it out. But the floor is heated and on right now, so I am going to sit on the floor and enjoy the heat.
Today's task was to order extra food items from an online food market called SSG. Lucky for us, the website translated to English. Now, with an abundance of Korean snacks and healthy food options to choose from, we had to make our decisions.
February 13th, day 2 of quarantine. The morning started early, with jet lag still in our system. However, we both have the same murder mystery novel to accompany us. Although we are separated by walls, we fortunately have technology to bring us closer together. My afternoon consisted of cooking Italian comforts that reminded me of home, as well as catching up on some baseball talk as the next season quickly approaches.
My afternoon consisted of some physical exercise. This is going to be the one thing that helps me keep my sanity throughout the next 14 days. Not being able to go to the gym, though, is going to be very tough. Hopefully it will help me regulate my clock so I can deal with this jet lag. I had just enough room to squeeze in my yoga mat, and I'm very thankful for this. The other thing that's keeping me going is my daily dose of caffeine. While it might not be the healthiest thing in the world, it is definitely comforting.
While Molly was enjoying her coffee, I received news that my COVID test came back inconclusive, meaning I had to go back and get another one. Alright, tonight's adventure is trying out purple sweet potato chips, like purple sweet potato Pringles. Let's see. Very purple. It's like a really sweet Pringle. The rest of the evening was accompanied by coffee due to the jet lag still coursing through my veins. It was hard to stay up even past 8 p.m. Thank goodness for caffeine.
February 14th, day 3 of quarantine. Happy Valentine's Day! I always look forward to having breakfast, and thankfully I was provided with my favorite breakfast staples. Then I go right back into my daily dose of dopamine. At first I was dreading these at-home workouts, but the more I dive down that rabbit hole of fitness YouTube, the more fun I have. Who knew there were so many exercises that didn't require anything except some space and motivation? Because it was Valentine's Day, I wanted to dress up for my video date with Danny. Even though we are just one floor apart, it feels like miles. I enjoyed a cup of coffee and read my book on the floor while I waited for him to call. A perk of living in South Korea is that the floors are heated, and I plan to soak up every single minute of it.
The evening concluded with, Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This is going to be a long quarantine.